My name is Michael Bissell with Cloudentity, and today I'm going to walk you through what to expect when you set up the MicroPerimeter Edge in standalone mode. MicroPerimeter Edge is a very lightweight security enforcement point that can run either in its own virtual, or it can actually even run on the same system as your legacy applications. To set this up, we'll provide a zip file with all the files that you'll need in order to do the installation. Then you'll have to go through and configure your legacy application so that the edge knows where to route traffic to, and you'll configure the endpoints, your get, put, post, things like that for the traffic coming in. And then finally, we'll turn it all on and see the traffic flowing through. This is done using Docker and Docker Compose, so you will have to have enough memory to run the virtualized environment, and you will have to install the Docker engine and Docker Compose. So the first step will be to log into Cloudentity's Artifactory, which is where we keep our Docker repositories, and then simply run the command with the standalone YAML file, which will take care of all of the installation. It'll reach out to Cloudentity, it'll pull down the images. There's some configuration that can be done, but you don't have to do it for this basic install. And once that's all done, we have you import these dashboard security policies because we use our same technology to protect the dashboard that we expect our clients to use. So this last step enables it so that you can actually get into the dashboard and start playing with it. And honestly, after that's done, you're up and running. You're up and running in an environment that doesn't have much that you can see going on because it's not configured yet. So let's move on to step 2, which is configuring the legacy server. You'll go to Services, and you'll add a service, and you can give it whatever name you want. And then we go to Instances, where we set up the actual routing to your target service. In this case, I'm going to my very legacy application, Joke Index, and you'll notice that I'm using HTTP, so I don't have the TLS turned on, and you'll notice that I'm using HTTP for my target, and there is a health check here which goes and hits the server to make sure that it's up. This also allows you to add multiple targets for load balancing if you wanted to. Now we want to set up the actual endpoints like get, put, and post. You can do this either by importing a Swagger document or an OpenAPI document, or you can add them manually simply by adding them one at a time. And this gives our enforcement points a place to be configured. So we now have things like get API joke. So the last thing we do is we go and we enable the traffic. We go over to Edge Gateway and then scroll down to where we have our specification. We can either turn on unpublished, which because right now no traffic is allowed through, we want to at least switch up to anonymous. And then we also have authenticated, which we'll show you how to do in another video. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions or if you'd like more information about Cloudentity's MicroPerimeter security.